Well, the plan was to get out here today and do some mowing, but the storms rolling through this morning has put a damper on my plans. I'm Tim, and welcome to another episode of Salty Country. Well, it's Saturday morning. We're hoping to get our next episode published tomorrow morning. Been busy this week. We've got something new on the farm. This is I will consider a fun item for Melody and I. She has kind of encouraged me for a while now that she would like to have something like this. So let me show you what we got. Here it is. The new 2025 Razor XP 1000. We went yesterday evening and picked this up. I had to offload some doors from the trailer that I had been taking out of the semi-trailer and take the striker trailer and go pick this thing up after we got off work yesterday. But we were able to get out here last night and play around with it a little bit. I have to say, this thing has way more power than I'll ever really need. I'll go into specifics here in a second of what exactly we did. This model didn't have a top and it didn't have a windshield, so I had them to add the windshield in the top. It has vents that you can flip open to get air inside. Very nice. Sometimes we were out on the four-wheeler and the rain would catch us, and then we'd end up being soaking wet. But anyway, we got this to windshield to try to keep us a little bit drier. We'll take a look down here at the front end. All right, this thing's got this brush guard. It's got tie downs, so when you're towing it, moving it on a trailer, it's got a tow strap. It's got the gas shocks. I'm not sure exactly how much clearance this has. This has got the 29-inch tires on it, but it's got LED lights. I haven't taken it out, but I've watched some reviews of some of these. This grill pops out pretty easy, so you can keep your radiator clean. All right, moving back here. It's got very nice, comfortable seats. Seat belts. In this model, if you do not have your seat belt on, it will not go over 15 miles an hour. I'm probably going to look into 4-point harnesses just to be a little bit safer in it. I don't plan on getting like crazy stupid with this thing, but it's fun. It's got a lot of horsepower. This thing has 114 horsepower and it's about 1,500 pounds. So when you push the gas, it's like a rocket. It takes off. All right, the 24 and the 25 models, Polaris redesigned the doors. So you reach up here, you can see across over there, it's got a button on that door. You just reach over and pull in and the door's open. Real nice quality. It latches nicely. But yeah, seats, very, very comfortable. power steering. It's got instrument cluster in it, LED lighting in it, headlight switch, 4-wheel drive selector switch. It's got some buttons. You can display different things on there. So it's got all the necessary things that you want to have: temperature and RPMs and speed and all that good stuff. All right, it's got a storage compartment for the driver right here, and a storage compartment over there for the passenger, and underneath it has a glove box. All right, this fender back here is above waist high. These tires are pretty good sized tires. Get bigger gas shocks back here. Very, very smooth ride. This thing, when you're going over rough terrain, it kind of feels like you're riding on marshmallows. It's very, very smooth. They do have the 24 and the 25's got the new clutch assembly. You get a tool with it. You take this cover off, they give you a tool you screw into the secondary clutch wheel, and it releases the belt so you can change it quickly if you need to. But the other option that I heard they changed on these models was the reverse in the transmission no longer has a chain in the transmission, it has a gear. But yeah, it's pretty much like driving a car. You know, it's got the gear shift here. It's got park, reverse, neutral, low, and high. The low range is up to 20 miles an hour, and then if you're going to be driving over 20 miles an hour, you just put it in high range and have a blast. All right, this back storage area, pretty neat. Put you a cooler and any accessories you want to carry along with you. It's got 4 eyelets in the bottom where you can strap down whatever you're hauling. It's got 4 bolts, and this pops out. It gives you complete access to the top of the engine. But yeah, it's looks like it's got a Cadillac converter on it, O2 sensor. The mechanic did tell me that you can have check engine lights come on in this thing, and if I get a check engine light, it's got a OBD plug in there. They can plug the computer into it at the shop and tell you what's causing the code. But very, very well built machine. There's where you put the gas in. Here's the other side. All right, this bar here is for your passengers to hold on to, of course, especially if you have a rollover situation. You don't want your hands to get outside of this thing, so it gives the passenger a place to hold on with their hands. And also, you can loosen this thing up and adjust it in or out, and you can also pull the bolt out through it. And this is a on-the-fly tire tool. This will get your tires off. But we've had four-wheelers for years out here on the farm, and it's definitely not as comfortable of a ride on a four-wheeler as is in this thing. This thing is definitely comfortable to drive, but never thought I would end up with one of these, but I've been looking for a used one, and just was worried about what I would be getting. Didn't know if it'd be taken care of and that kind of stuff. So they had a 2021 XP 1000 Razor at the dealership. Had 238 hours on it, and it had 1,400 miles, and they're asking $14,999. They had these 2025s on sale for $15,999. So couldn't get them to budge on the 2021, and I told them it was a no-brainer for me. I'd spend the extra $1,000 and get a new one, and that way I know what I've got. This is the storm gray color. Pretty cool looking. But we're going to look into a few accessories. Probably the first accessory we're going to get is mirrors. This thing, when you're tucked in it, it's hard to see out of, especially backing up. But fun. It's definitely our hour or so of riding yesterday around the farm. It's definitely a fun machine. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to cut grass today. I checked the radar a while ago. They're saying that the rain is gonna stop by noon. If the sun comes out by probably 4 or 5 o'clock, I may be able to cut the grass. I was gonna do some mowing in this episode for part of the episode, but we'll see. We've had a lot of rain off and on here this spring, so it's just a typical spring day here. The storms that moved through this morning were pretty windy. Trees were getting tossed around, but we need the rain. I'm happy to get the rain. Update on the building. They're scheduled to come in about 10 days from now. Somewhere in that ballpark, they'll be here to put the shop up. Over here on the ground, I've got 2 4x4 steel tubes. I'm going to be putting those in. In the past episode, you may have seen that I was able to purchase an auger, but we're going to put the tubes in, and the gate, the entry gate for the farm over there against the pole, we're going to get it installed. But we got a lot of work to do. I had got probably 50 doors out of the semi-trailer, getting it cleaned out, and then it rained for several days, and I had probably 25 stacked by the trailer and probably 25 on the trailer. And when I had to unload them yesterday, those cheap hollow core doors just they were coming all to pieces. It's like wet cardboard. So I may alter my my plan, because I don't know that I can get them all loaded before it rains again, and I'd hate to get to the landfill and try to just get these things off the trailer and they're coming apart. So I may make me a separate burn pile just for doors and just burn them. There's not much to them. It's got like a cardboard honeycomb system inside of it, real thin. It's just cheap interior doors. Those were in the trailer when I purchased it. So I'll have to see what I can do to get them wrapped up and out of there pretty soon, so I can get the items I want to put in that trailer in there and get it fixed up like I want it. If you own a Razor, chime in, drop a comment, let me know how you like yours. This is again, this is 25 model. I think Polaris has kind of over the years refined the technology on these things to where they seem to be one of the leaders in these side-by-sides in this class. One thing that I've learned, because I didn't know a whole lot about them, is the lower portion of this frame system is now all one piece. It used to have a bolt together piece in the center. They were having some issues with that, so from the cab down it's all one frame, one piece, and then the cab roll cage bolts onto that. But yeah, it's definitely a fun ride for sure. I'm going to wrap up this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. Remember, if you like our content, subscribe, share it with your friends. We'll see you on the next one. And don't forget, I'm going to hold on a second and let you hit this subscribe button. You still got time.